guys, welcome back to the vlog, or welcome if you're new. Oh, hey, you wanna say hi? Oh, Gemma's got some sun chips. We're getting ready to head out to go run some errands. It's the weekend, the weather's really nice. We're gonna try to take the kids to do maybe like an outdoor, might find an outdoor, a restaurant that's doing outdoor dining. We wanna go shopping for our backyard. We're setting up the backyard for summer. And we're gonna do a garden. What vegetables do you wanna grow? Do you know?
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers are delicious. We grew tons of them last year. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna take you guys along with us. We've got a bunch of other stuff going on. We're trying to get ready for the baby. I am, what, 25 weeks pregnant right now, I think? Yeah, I think I'm like around 25 weeks. So we're trying to get ready for the baby. We're gonna start getting a bunch of stuff for him soon. The only thing we've bought so far is like a couple little outfits. I know they don't need very much when they're really little, but we just want to get everything ready a little early because we have a feeling, because of the complications and stuff that I've been having, that he might come a little early. Also, we want to talk to you guys at some point today, give you guys an update as far as like what's going on with our family and like what Jeff and I have talked about recently. Some big changes might be coming soon, so really excited about it. We're in the car now and we're actually in the Starbucks drive-thru. The kids have some gift cards that they got for Valentine's Day that they wanted to use to get some fraps. So we're ordering them for them, and I'm so bummed because everybody in the car is getting a coffee, but I already had a cup of coffee this morning and I can't really have any more caffeine for the day. So, wah, wah. I just have to watch you drink yours.
There you go. Is Gemma getting it?
Gemma had an apple juice.
Oh.
So she's
distracted.
good. Yeah, sorry, the lighting is like really weird in here.
She's playing a game right
Oh, you guys found one of those old, was that like a fire tablet?
That was like the tablet I got when I was like 11 or something.
I can't believe that still works.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's not as soft.
Do you guys feel how soft they are?
This is like blanket soft.
It's like super soft, right?
That's crazy.
This one is too.
Can I feel it?
Feel it, yeah. Come here.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
So it's kind of windy out here right now, and it's a little more crowded than we would like.
Yeah.
So we just grabbed like 6 little plants, and we're gonna head home, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we had good intentions of getting the kids out and like trying to get some fresh air, but we just don't want to be around that many people, so I guess maybe we'll have to try another day. So that didn't go as expected. We were definitely not expecting there to be like a bajillion people here. Also, it's really windy all of a sudden. Like, it wasn't windy at all at our house, but for some reason, like my hair, everybody's hair is like all windblown and crazy, so I don't know what footage like Jeff got in there, but I'm sure the audio is probably not great. I took all the kids, with the exception of Gabrielle, back to the car. And Jeff and Gabrielle are just gonna check out real quick with some of the little veggie plants that we bought. It looks like we're a little bit early for some of the varieties of like cucumbers and tomatoes we wanted, so Jeff's gonna probably have to run back in a couple weeks and pick those up. But we did get like the beginnings of our garden this year, which is really exciting. And I actually remembered while we were walking around in there that Jeff and I had bought a bunch of seeds last season for different varieties that they didn't have like the starters of, so we might actually have enough time to do that from seed. Do you guys want to do little plants and plant the seeds and see how they grow?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fun, right?
Yeah.
Sorry it was so crowded in there. We'll see what else we're gonna do today, okay? We're gonna find something else fun to do.
Yeah.
So we just got home, and at our front door we had a package. What is this, babe?
This is the cooler that you ordered. This is the, oh, there you go. Wow, that's
We got like a
nicer than I
fancy
thought.
backyard. It's like a little cooler like bar thing, because we're
Yeah.
trying to redo the backyard. You guys can kind of get a
Yeah,
sneak
we
peek.
can.
Sneak peek. We're trying to set it up nice for the summer, so this will help. Kids can keep their juice boxes cold. So we want to sit down for a few minutes and talk to you guys about some stuff that's been going on and just kind of like our thoughts and feelings about everything. Like basically this last year, because it's been like a full year now.
Yeah,
like
it's been
COVID.
about a year, and everybody's feeling it, but we're definitely feeling the pressures and the stress of having all of us in the house. Like, don't get me wrong, I love everybody, but everybody's driving me crazy.
And
Because we're all in the house for a year, nowhere to go. You know what I mean?
And we've been taking the COVID precautions and stuff like really seriously, like this whole time. I mean, like today even, like, I mean, I was like really sad because it's like we planned the day to go out and take the kids, and then like that, obviously we drove all the way there and that didn't work out. Like there were just too many people and we didn't think it was safe. So anyway, it's just been like really rough like this whole last year, and it's kind of gotten us thinking about a lot of things. And So that's like kind of what we want to talk to you guys about. So basically like, and we love our house. You guys know a couple years ago, we bought this house, we renovated it, and it's a great house. And we've always said like, oh, this house is great. We have no plans on leaving. However, this last year has kind of made us think like as much as we like our house, do we love the location that we're currently in?
Well, it's kind of twofold because, you know, if we're going to be in a house, I'm happy that this is where we've been because we do have I'm happy with the backyard and the pool. And
the kids are.
I mean, now there was like a fire for a couple weeks. There was all ash falling. You guys might remember that.
California
and the
fires.
backyard was kind of unusable for a few weeks, which kind of stunk because then it was like 110 degrees and we couldn't use the backyard and pool. So
California's had a couple really bad fire
rough.
years, so that kind of disrupts a lot for us. But yeah, I mean, basically, like where we live in Northern California, like outside of Sacramento, if anybody's wondering. I'm from here. Jeff's from New York originally, but since we got married, like we've stayed here. Yeah. And it is a great area to raise a family. I mean, really, like it's great. We're about an hour and a half from Tahoe, Reno, wine country, San Francisco. Like it's awesome.
Yeah.
But we aren't really close to we like with the beach. We're not close to the beach. We're not close to like that many things that like we really like to do. And being at home this last year has kind of made it just exasperated.
The thing is, the advantage is we're an hour and a half from everything, but the disadvantage is we're not at anything.
Right. Right. That's actually a great way to explain it. So it's just been really hard. And so some things that we thought about.
But it's compounded by the pandemic. So like things are closed and like everything's in public and it's hard for everybody.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So we've talked about like after the baby comes, like different travel stuff, hopefully the pandemic stuff getting better. We'll be able to travel again. Like you guys know if you've been watching for a long time that we've always been like Disneyland annual pass holders and that's a big thing for us. We'd love to go to Disneyland. We'd love to go to take the kids to Hawaii for a couple weeks. We actually had that plan for earlier this year initially, but then we canceled it obviously because of COVID. But the plan was for his mom's 70th birthday, which was in January, that we were going to take all of the whole family.
I'm really disappointed because my mom is like the best. I couldn't be luckier. She's like the best person, the nicest, sweetest, most patient, kind. You're great too, honey. But yeah,
no, his
knows.
mom's great. And so that was the plan for like the last 5 years was that we were going to take this like big family trip to Hawaii and take the grandparents and like everything. And that just didn't
so
happen.
Disappointing.
I know. But we are going to try to do that in the future. But so we've talked about different places we want to vacation. We talked about joining vacation clubs. We talked about, what is the thing you found about house swapping?
I would love, so I would love to find another big family that wanted to switch areas with us, right? So like maybe somebody in Spain that was like, oh yeah, we'd love to go to Northern California. We're near everything, good neighborhood, good house, and we'll like switch houses for 6 months or a year.
Well, that's not that long. Like a vacation.
Long
like
time.
They do, well, no, not a long time.
Depends. I don't know. I'm open to whatever.
But that's the thing is like, so we've looked into, there are websites for this, by the way. Like we're not just totally making this up. Like you can swap your house with like another family for 2 weeks, for a month, for however long you want. So we've looked into that. Not for right now, because obviously
we haven't signed up or any of that kind of stuff, but I would totally be down to like, hey, 3 months, you move here, and then we'll go to Spain for 3 months.
And I think even if it was in the U.S., like we went to Florida for a couple months, I think it would be really good for our kids. So that's an idea. House swapping does sound really cool. The other thing that we talked about is keeping this house potentially and VRBOing it out, or maybe putting Jeff's parents here, and then us moving somewhere else. Like we do have some family in Orange County, like closer to, like San Diego and like Disneyland and stuff. And we have a lot of friends down there. So we talked about moving potentially to like Orange County, for example, and then keeping this house for a little bit, or selling it, or renting it, or like we keep going back and forth on all the options. I think ultimately we just feel really, we're just like tired of being like, we've been stuck here now like this whole time, and like Jeff said, we're close to things, but we're also kind of far away from things, like if that makes sense.
And everybody gets it. Everybody's feeling it, and some people are just like, forget it, I'm doing stuff. And other people are like still not doing anything and trying to get, the shots and all that. And I don't know. Yeah.
And I mean, this year things are looking up in California. Like the COVID numbers are better and people are starting to get vaccinated, which is great. It doesn't look like the kids' vaccine is going to come out anytime soon. But, Jeff's parents are getting vaccinated this week, which is great news. So, I mean, if you're eligible to take the vaccine in your state, by the way, I think other states have different things. Like, I mean, that's amazing. Like, I hear they're rolling it out to like people that are our age in other states. I know it's a location thing. But yeah, I mean, I think guess what we're trying to get at is like we're considering moving, and we're considering like different long-term travel options.
But we're also considering it, but we wouldn't do it for like a year.
Well, no, less than a year maybe, because like the baby coming soon, you know, there might be some complications there. Like we have to kind of wait and see how that plays out. We have to see how the summer plays out, like with COVID and everything. Like we definitely don't want to make any decisions before it seems like the pandemic is at least coming to a close. Like we're not interested in like vacationing or long-term anything while this is still going on.
Yeah, so what's the point of going somewhere and everything's still closed there?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So we're going to continue doing what we're doing and being safe at home. But we're looking at what our options could look like and what, you know, thinking about what we could potentially
So if you guys
do.
have ideas, let us know. You can probably go to Melissa's Instagram.
Oh yeah, on IG
and
message
give ideas there, because like house swap, my dad actually mentioned that to me, and I was like,
That
that's a
does
pretty
sound-
cool
it-
idea.
it
You
sounds
switch
pretty
houses,
cool.
you know, you straighten up your house and stuff, and then you switch houses with somebody with a comparable size, probably house or family or whatever, and then you just live somewhere else for a little while.
I feel like I would do that
that's
everywhere.
cool.
Like I would like do that with a family in Florida, a family in Texas. Like I would totally just be like, let's trade houses for 2 months and like get to go do some cool stuff in a different area.
The only reason, like, if I think I would want to do it longer.
Like longer than a couple months.
Because I feel like 2 months. Yeah, I think so.
My hair's all
I'm
frizzy
down.
from the wind today, by the way. It's like a mess.
Yeah, it's
so we're
messy.
open to different options. Yeah, if you guys have done anything like this, or if you guys have any ideas, definitely shoot me a message on Instagram if the comments aren't turned on this video. But we just kind of thought it was worth mentioning because people ask us all the time, like, oh, are you guys gonna ever move? Are you gonna stay in your house? Like a year ago, I would have said, oh no, we're never moving. Like we're not gonna do that. But like now, I mean,
Yeah, and I
we're
like the
definitely
East
considering
Coast.
it.
I mean, I grew up outside of Buffalo, and I lived in Chicago and South Carolina and kind of all over. And
He's moved a lot.
I think there's a lot of cool places you could go that our family hasn't been.
And I think we're at a really pivotal point too with the kids where if we were to move or if we were to make like a big decision like that, like because we're already out of school because of COVID, like it would be a good time to transition into something new at their ages and kind of with the whole situation. I think for everybody, I mean, since it's going to be new for everybody going back to school and stuff, like, I don't know. I think it's just kind of a good time to make a change if we
Yeah.
were going to make one.
And changing schools, I know it can be kind of hard, but you know, I changed schools between 7th and 8th, 8th and 9th, and 10th and 11th grade. So I know it can be done.
Yeah. So
So.
anyway, we probably talked for way too long, but that's kind of what's going on. And we thought we'd share with you guys. And yeah, if you guys have any feedback or advice for us, definitely reach out. You can put my handle on the screen for
Yeah,
Instagram.
done.
TikTok's also been posting lots of TikToks lately.
Yeah.
Answering questions and doing fun challenges, and the kids are doing comedy. So it's really fun. So go check that out. We're at the Weiss Life over there. And I think that's it. You're gonna finish
That's
building
it.
that
I got to
cooler
build that little cooler back there. And
in the backyard. And unfortunately, our garden trip was a bust, but
we got a couple things,
we
a
got
couple tomatoes.
couple
and,
tomatoes
yeah.
and some cucumbers. We're gonna go back. I mean, we're looking forward to having a great little garden this year, and we're setting up the
Oh,
backyard.
I already bought 2 little tomato plants and they're like almost dead.
He
But I'm
forgot to
trying
turn
to
the
save
garden
them.
water on.
Oh no, it's just, I don't know, maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I guess we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.